Hi everybody, I'm Brennan from timeghost. Today my main goal is to show you how to set up an automated alert that will tell you when you've reached a milestone or a certain percentage of the budget for your project. Now to do that, the first thing we're going to do is learn how to set up our budget for a project, either by project-based or by task-based. So what we're going to do first is go to projects. Here on the left, I have a great project called Can Do. And I'll click on this. Now I can edit my project. So I'll go over to the right here. When I go down to the bottom, when I scroll down here, now I have budget. And I have two choices. I can go with a task-based time budget. Now this will set up your total budget based on the number of estimated hours that you have already entered for each task in that project. So when I click here, I have that one, and I also have manual time budget. If I click on manual time budget, this becomes open and I can simply add the number of hours that I estimate for the entire project. Now, depending on what types of project you're working with, this may be advantageous. If you're working with a lot of different individual tasks, it might be better to go with a task-based project. But we'll take a look at both options here. So I've got time budget in hours. So here we go. I'll save my changes. And if I go back to timer and I make a time entry, let's say a 1 hour, I'm going to work with Can Do. I'll press enter. Now I have a 1 hour time entry with project Can Do. When I go back to this project, I should be able to see that I have used 50% of the 2 hours that I estimated for this project. Pretty cool so far. Okay, so this works. Next thing we're going to do is take a look at how to set up a task-based budget. So I've already created a task, but if you want to create your own, you can go over here to the right under Create Task. It's quite easy. So with Plan an office party, that's an important task for any project. I can also edit this. And I can say that I estimate this to take 2 hours. So, and save changes. And let's not forget to, go back, and I'll change the style of my budget plan. So now we have a task-based budget. If I go back to timer, I can also add a task. So now I've added a task to this. It won't change the overall budget plan because it's still a 2 hour project. But it would affect the budget plan over on a larger scale over a longer period of time if I had many more tasks. So let's go back to projects, take a look at what I have here. So I'm still at 50%, but I've entered a task for my project, which is pretty cool. Now let's take a look at how to set up an automated alert. So we'll go to settings, and here at the top right in the middle I've got alerts, and it says that I don't have any alerts yet, so let's create one. My alert, I'll call it Can Do Alarm. Now here I've also got two choices. I could either go with a project or a task, like I explained earlier in the budget plan. I'll stay with a project-based alert, but you can choose task-based. Like I said, with more tasks in your project, it may be beneficial for you to do that depending on the style of your project, the type of company you work for. Now this is really cool. I can change which percentage of the project I want the alert to come at. So if I say 60%, keeping in mind that my one task that I've booked already got me to 50%. So I haven't reached this goal yet, but maybe you want an alert when your project gets to 60%. You can also choose who gets to see this. So project managers or project members. Of course, for a project, if I want to know the overall amount of an entire project, probably I'll go with project managers. But if you're interested in sharing with the group members that a certain number of tasks have already been completed, you may want to alert your team members or project members that they've reached a certain percentage in the project so far, and maybe they should either slow down or hurry up. So let's go with project members and create alert. So now what happens is when I make a new time entry and I surpass this 60%, I would get an email on my business email account telling me that I've reached this certain point. Now, of course, this could be really helpful to you, especially if you have more than one project on the go and maybe you don't have the best handle on all the specifics of each and every individual project. So this will definitely save you some aggravation and some hair pulling. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. See you next time.